The new camera is here! There we go. Let's just take this out of its bag there, and there it is. Canon G5X. I have to give you some updates here once I take a look at it. Good Thursday morning. It is Thursday, but not morning. I always say Thursday morning, but it's not actually morning. Anyway, welcome to the vlog today. Going to be doing a few different things today, as usual. I always say that too. But I guess I'm going to be cleaning the coffee workstation and probably listing some things too. We're going to be getting a new tote in the office here shortly. Let's get into the vlog. Okay, this is the new camera. Gotta stop looking at the screen, because if you look at the screen it makes you look like you're looking over there. Anyway, this is my new camera. Hopefully the image is looking good. I'm going to be getting the GorillaPod thing for it here pretty soon. But hopefully the audio is better, hopefully the video is cool, and this should give me some different flexibility I hadn't had before. Is it a bad idea to shoot a vlog on a camera you just got with no testing or anything? Okay, well I'm going to have to check and figure out if I can shoot proper time lapses on this thing, but I don't think I can at the moment. At least that's what I figured out by looking at it. But I'm going to be going and cleaning the coffee setup over there. It's getting a little bit grungy after a little while, so it's time to clean it. And of course, I got my vlog edited for yesterday, so that should be up. Let's go clean that up in time lapse. Okay, time to do my first untoting video on this new camera. I have this one tote here the dealer brought me. Not sure what's in it. Let's get it untoted and see. First off, we have an Ansco Regent. It's interesting. It's a step-up model, a folding camera. Be fancy, funky. Have an SX70 Acme light flash here. Those used to go pretty well. Not sure about anymore. Gaff Anscomatic movie camera. Not worth a lot. Got a Bannier. See if my autofocus works now. If I touch on it. Maybe. Yep, there you go. Bannier was a Diana copy. There are a lot of different copies of the Diana cameras, which look pretty much like that. And that is one of them. Okay. We have a Polaroid SX70 Land Camera Model 2. Have to exit out of the click focus thing. Style Lex camera. Just kind of funky. Big old point and shoot pretty much. Yashica 35ME. UMIG. It's a C4 8mm camera, kind of like a brick of some sort. German. Kodak Grey cards. This was in a Goodwill or Badwill episode. I remember that. And this is a whole bunch of different parts for a video camera down here. I think it's the junk jaunt stuff again. At least it's all mixed. But this thing here is a RCA color video camera from the 80s with all this stuff. Really didn't pay a lot for that. Maybe $5 or less. But it's just kind of an oddball. And a Bedford Flex. Click on the screen and there you go. Should actually focus. Little lomography camera for 127 film. Pretty funky. And then we have the power supply for the RCA there. A Konica Auto S2. If this works, that's a pretty good one right there. Still trying to figure out this autofocus system. Seems to be working okay. Can't really tell. Out the video light for that thing over there. And we got a Polaroid Sonar One Step. This is one down value since we picked it up, which is funny. Some things go up, some things go down. That's one that went down. Here is the lens cap for the Bannier. Little camera shown there before, the Diana copy. Grip, probably for one of these cameras here. This one right back here, the Gaff Anscomatic. And then a Beacon camera. It's pretty cool. This is a Beacon 2. Those are just neat cameras. I like the look of them. Bakelite. 1940s. It's kind of a cool look. Okay, that's it for the tote. Most of it was taken up by that video camera. But not a bad tote overall. Let's get it pictured and listed. Probably going to be going home and going on my run here pretty soon. I'm pretty much in the middle of doing the whole cleaning of the coffee setup. Here's what's left of the coffee setup. All kind of out on the floor. There's stuff over here, and let's have to eat that. Just wait for this to dry and wait for the bats to dry so I can put it all back on there. Probably get a couple things pictured / listed before I go home. Going home on the dirt scooter. Time to go on my run. I'll see how the wind noise is out here. I ordered some wind muffs and those should be here soon. Let's get on the run and I'll do some scootering. Okay. Okay, well, this will be interesting to see exactly how this camera picks up stuff in low light. No doubt it'll be noisy, but I think I'm going to go and get some scooter tricks over where I usually go there. Here it is in the garage. This is where it was super dark last time I filmed. And as you can see, this camera can see. I'm sure it has some noise, like grain and stuff, but that's pretty remarkable. Also got my wind jammers installed. And one of my runs, since you last saw me there, my run was actually 12 minutes, 34 seconds for 2 miles. The same exact time as yesterday, which is interesting. Anyway, let's go get some scooter tricks. One upgrade I'll make before long is probably going to be getting a LED light setup for this camera. They're not super expensive, but I think that'd be really useful to illuminate everything in the dark. It's not pitch black out yet, but for example, let's see if I can show you what my eye sees here. It's about like that, actually. Yeah, if the camera screen's picking up realistically, that's actually even a little bit brighter than I see it out here. So this camera really does seem to work well in low light. Try a few different warm-up tricks here, then I'll try a couple lines. I actually want to do like a 180 bar spin to untwist fakie to like 180 tail about. So let's just try some warm-up tricks first, and then I'll get into that. Tail whip, double whip, first try. Go for an opposite tail whip here. Heel whip first try. There we go. Let's get it right here. Got it. Go for a bar spin, apple bar spin. One more try. Good enough. Let's try a untwist. Quick. That was nice and clean. Go for a 360 bar spin. I've done one of those in a little while. I'll say that when I do this trick because I don't do it that often. That was horrible. Let's do it one more time. That wasn't bad. Try a 180 double whip quick. I don't know why I always have trouble landing those after I do scooter for a while. They're a hard trick and all, but it seems like I land them right and then I just kind of fall off balance. Oh, I can't seem to do that. Maybe I should try going backwards more. Like actually roll backwards a little bit after I land it. Whatever that was, that worked. Too much spinning. Let's see. Let's try a 180 untwist quick. Opposite 180 untwist like I was trying the other night. Oh, that was it. Didn't land it perfectly. Try one more time. There's a 90 again, sort of. Okay, let's try a first line here. Try a 180 bar spin, fakie untwist to 180 whip out. As I said, fakie untwist is gonna be the hard part. Sort of trying to stay on. Very good. Okay, there's the land, the sketchiest possible land ever. Let's see if I can get that clean, or at least a lot closer to it. Oh man, another super sketchy land. Yeah, this camera really is working well in the dark. I'm not sure about noise, but if I flick this dial right here, that's actually a lot lighter than what I see right now. So it is dark out here. And this seems to be working pretty well. I've checked the wind noise too with those wind muffs. Okay, try the other two. Too many hops still. Let's try just the one hop for the bar twist there, untwist. One more attempt. Still bad. Okay. Well, this is just a practice run, so I'll just leave it there for right now. Let's go quick for double bar. Shouldn't be too hard. Headset's a little bit frozen, but still. Let's go for one of those fakie full cap things. there's a good one. Turned a little bit towards the camera at the end there, but still. Well, let's see here. When I go like that, pop into that, I want to do a 180 bar spin out. Let's try that. 50 full cab to 180 bar spin out. Got it. Woo! There you go. So that was rightly in camera frame there. That was pretty good. Okay, let's go for a wall plant triple whip here. It's a really good one. You kind of come up really quick, and then you kick really high, and then you kick really far off the wall. So let's try that. That's sort of, and you kick out a little bit more. That was pretty good. Okay, we shall take that one. Let's try a wall plant 360 double whip thing like I've been trying the last couple times. Looks like a wall plant 360 triple whip there. I don't know. Let's go for the double. Oh, that was it right there. Need to get out of it. That was it. Land on the deck again. Oh, that was the 180. I sort of had it. Last try. Oh, I'll get that soon. I tell ya. Let's try a wall plant dry flip. See how that worked out. Kick off. That and then come back. That's weird though. I don't know the rotation yet. The dry flip basically is where you flip it, the deck over your head like that. Problem is, I technically learned them on this side, which is opposite and wrong. So I have to relearn them on that side, which is really not fluid for me. Try a couple tries. I don't know how this would go. Oh, I had a whip in it. Sort of like that. Still looking remarkably good in the dark here. My battery ran out quick, so I just switch it. Luckily I got a couple batteries. Let's go and try a bar to double whip. Just like a bar and a double whip in a line. The worst I could possibly have landed that. Let's try one more time. My bars are hard, so I'm surprised I landed that first try. That double whip was just sad. Just standing still, gotta move a little bit faster. Gotta get that cleaner. That's close. I was gonna take one of those. They're bad. Okay, back in the office. But before I get to some listing, I need to finish up my coffee shop renovation experiment. It's a fancy way of just cleaning it up and getting it all back to snuff. But anyway, I did about half of that, and it should all be dried out now. So let's finish that up in a quick time lapse. Okay, so as can be seen in that little shot there, the music going and everything, the speakers and everything else are all hooked up, and the whole coffee system is clean. Do a little bit more cleaning behind the island here, but the coffee setup is ready to go. There we go, the back area is all cleaned up here too. Now that's done, it's time to get some listing. Quick update on watches here. This one has sold. I sold this one here for $48.99. Another note, this other one that I've listed here has 20 watchers. Pretty crazy. That will sell quick too. It's kind of interesting thing in some of these camera cases, they actually have hidden compartments. I'm not sure if we'll get this thing open one-handed. But in the top of this case here, usually there's a little handle or something you can see. Doesn't add a lot of depth, but sometimes you can find like accessories in these. This one proved hard to get open before, so I'm not sure. I might set down the camera here for a second. There you go. Just a filter holder down there on the top of the case, but it was hidden, so if there are filters in there, you probably wouldn't have noticed. Okay, lots of stuff listed, and it's time to go home. 1 a.m. Got 11 items listed only, but they're weird, large items. I just listed this 90s RCA tethered video camera with whole accessory kit. Picked them in Nebraska, and then just a bunch of miscellaneous little things here. Do a quick scroll through. Here's items I got listed. Let's add up my number and put it on the board. Okay, so 11 items, $498. Dealer has a pretty good number up here already, it looks like. Okay, well that sums up the vlog for today. Hopefully this new camera is looking good. I'll definitely be able to tell in editing. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe below if you haven't yet. Make sure to make a comment with any comment you may have. I already said that in my last little part. But anyway, Noah out. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.